My name is Molly Rubish. This is my husband, Grant. We've been married for 4 years.
We have a blended family with 4 children. I have 2 sons, Rowland and Reed.
And I have Connor and Claire from my prior marriage. And then we have 2 dogs, Kane and Banks. My ex-husband is still an active parent in Connor and Claire's life. But unfortunately, a year after we were together, Grant's ex-wife, April, passed away.
Yeah, obviously that was a very difficult time, something that I never thought I would go through in my life.
To little kids, they just don't really know what that means. They know about death, but they just don't understand the finality of it. And we had to evolve day by day and figure out, how do we parent these children and how do we love them through this? Because you can't love somebody out of grief. You've got to just love them through it.
And then to go from telling them their mom passed away, and then going to a funeral, like all of that is extremely hard to deal with. Like I was kind of watching the boys during the funeral.
Ideally, we just need to take the lead from our children and understand what they need. And any grieving child, a grieving adult, there's no playbook. I mean, there's just no way to understand how this child's going to adapt or this one is going to react.
And that's why I was so happy when Molly said she was going to write this book. Because in my mind, if there's a dad out there reading this book to, 2 kids or whatever that went through the same thing that my boys went through, like, I want that.
And what I've found that kids can be good teachers too. I lost my father earlier this year, and it was really, really hard. And, I asked Rye one day, I said, am I gonna cry every day? And he's like, no, Mom, it gets easier each day. I'm like, man, I said, look at that. I said, you were a little boy when you had to go through this, and I'm a grown woman. And I'm sorry. Even with writing this book, every single step of the way I've asked them and checked in, are you okay with this? Do you want to tell this story? So they've helped me a lot by showing me that we can still thrive and get through our grief, even though it really hurts.